Hi, welcome to AI General Assembly Training Capstone Project. My name is Ezekiel and I will be taking you through how to navigate this capstone project. For the past 2 months, you've been able to learn data science using different data science tools such as Microsoft Excel, Power BI, R, and Python. You've been able to also analyze different data sets, right? The real life data sets using all these tools. This is the time to test your knowledge to see if you really acquire this knowledge. We have the Capstone Project resources online and you need to visit github.com/gbganalyst/YouTube. That is where you will see the Capstone Project. Let me take you through. Now, this is the GitHub repository as you can see it here. For the computer science students, I would like you to use Git bash to clone this repository. And what you will need to do is to come here, click on the code, and then click on this link here, right? And then you open your Git bash. So this is my Git bash, and then you type git clone, and you paste the link there. Now this is the link and you press enter. Immediately you press enter like this, you can see that it's going to clone into your computer, right? I don't want to clone it because I have it already on my computer. For the non-computer science students, I would like you to do it in this way. Click on code and then download the zip folder. That is where you will see all these materials. After you have downloaded these materials, and then you will navigate to the AI General Assembly training folder, which is this one here. So you click on it. There you have all your capstone projects. This is Microsoft Excel. All right, you will see that you have the data set, you have the PDF. The instruction for every capstone project is on the PDF. So you open the PDF, you read through, and then you start your project. For the Power BI, the same thing is also happening there. Also, Python, the same thing is happening there. R programming, the same thing is happening there. So let me open the Microsoft Excel to see how the capstone project looks like. So I open this guy, children autism. So you'll be working with children autism data sets. Now you have the instruction as this. As a senior data scientist who recently promoted due to your completion of advanced data analytics training in Microsoft Excel, which is facilitated by me, Ezekiel. Alright, the instruction is this, right? You have been entrusted with an important new task by the Director of Research and Development in your organization, and they have given you the data set. The data set has this data dictionary, which we also call metadata. Now you can see in the data set we have score 2, age, gender, ethnicity, jaundice, cost, autism, for family history, residence, relation, and autism, whether the child has autism or not. So you have to read the instruction and then you start the work. You can see we also have this instruction for those people that are using Mac, right? Because you may have problem with Power Query in your Excel. So you have to follow this link to see how it is being done. Now, what I expect from you is to analyze the data sets. And I will actually like you to perform your data cleaning in Power Query. And then you also analyze the data set using the pivot table. And then you build some awesome report with it. Then the final stage of the capstone project for Excel is to design a powerful Power BI presentation where you will put all your findings and your interpretation. I will give an extra mark for those people or those students whose PowerPoint presentation looks awesome and meaningful. I promise you, I'm going to give you a 10-point extra grade if you can do awesome project in this Excel. For the Power BI, you have this instruction. right? Please read through the instruction. What I would like you to do is to visit this YouTube link. There you will see a video teaching you how to analyze tourism dataset. Make sure you watch the video and follow the instruction in that video. That is what your capstone project is all about. So you can see the projects involve data preparation, replicating the dashboard. You submit the report, and this is where your evaluation will look like. All right. For the R programming, this is quite interesting because your VC, Professor Francisca Oladipo, as you know that she loves penguins, right? And she has given me this data set to work with. This data set was collected by Dr. Samuel Farumbi in collaboration with Palmer Station, right? So read through it and do everything that is required of you. The first thing will be to import the penguins CSV dataset. Then you clean the data. Yeah, you also create different derived variables. You analyze the data. Then you also try to visualize the data set using ggplot2 package. You know what ggplot2 package is and you know what it can do, right? After that, you create a PowerPoint presentation just like you did for Excel, Power BI. You're also doing the same thing in R programming. Make sure that you follow this PowerPoint template. You have a title slide, you have an introduction slide, you have a data overview slide, you have a methodology. I'm interested in your methodology. I want to see how you are able to use different methodologies in your presentation. Then the next slide will be the data visualization and the kind of statistical analysis that you are able to create, okay, or develop in this capstone project. Please make sure that your PowerPoint is well detailed. I'm also giving you an extra mark in this PowerPoint. I want to see how you are able to do the work, and I want to test your communication skills, how far you can present yourself when you are presenting these projects. All right, and if possible, you can also look read different books in ggplot2 and using dplyr, verbs, and so many other kind of stuff that you can do in R. The next one, the last capstone project, will be on Python. Here, you'll be using pandas and seaborn libraries. Make sure you read the instruction just like you did in Power BI. You're also doing the same thing in Python here. First thing is that you are going to watch the YouTube video. Make sure you understand everything they are discussing in it, and then you have a data set which is currently on Kaggle. Make sure you download the data set. One of the requirements in downloading data set on Kaggle is that you have to create a Kaggle account, which is free. Make sure you create an account, and from there download the data set. Then continue with your work, and the last part of it is to create the PowerPoint presentation, which must be good. Make sure that your PowerPoint is good. I don't want a PowerPoint that will not have any findings or meaningful insights. Make sure you put all these things into consideration. For the non-computer science students, your own Python capstone project is actually different, and I would like you to visit this web link, bit.ly/python-for-everyone. That is where you will see your capstone project. The duration of this capstone project is just 1 week, and you are submitting your capstone project on Friday. Please make sure you don't submit late. When you are ready to submit your capstone project, you will fill this Google form, which you can see via bit.ly/ai-capstone-project. This will take you to the capstone project submission page. As you can see, in this form, you will enter your first name, your surname, your department, and your TAU email. Make sure you use the correct TAU email. And you will submit all your projects in one zip folder. Let me show you how to do that, because we have a storage limitation. So I would like you to delete unnecessary files. Let's say you have this as all your capstone projects. For example, in Power BI, I would like you to delete the data that you use, even this PDF, and just leave it with your Power BI file. For Python, the same thing. Delete all the data that you use, even the PDF, except your Python file and your PowerPoint presentation. That is what you will include. But all the necessary files, such as the data that you use, the PDF that I have here, please delete it. Then for Microsoft Excel, I would like you to include all this file in your submission, because if you delete the data file here, there is nothing I will grade you with, because your Power Query will be in your Excel file. Please don't delete this. Only leave this one. But for other capstone projects, please delete the data set and delete unnecessary file, except the script that you use and the PowerPoint presentation. Then when you are ready, you will zip all the folders together. As you can see, you will zip it by highlighting everything, right click, and then you see compress to zip file. I'm currently on Windows 11. I don't know the window that you are, but just find a way to zip your file. So just zip it to one file and make sure you put it in this form. Your first name, my first name is Ezekiel, and then I put a dash, and I can put project, something like this, Ezekiel project. So this Ezekiel project is what you will upload to your Google form. This is it. You just click on add file, and then you take it to where your file is, your zip file. Make sure it is a zip file. If you submit a non-zip file, your score will be 0, because there is nothing I will grade you with. Remember, you are only submitting one file. So click here, open it, and so it will upload this like that, and then you have it here, and then you click submit. And that is how you will successfully submit your capstone project. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you in your presentation. Please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you. Bye.